A warm greeting to one and all. Dear friends, myself, Dr. S. B. Kishore, welcome you all in the today's session, Record Your Video with OBS. So many of my colleagues and staff members have asked me, sir, how you are preparing your videos or how you are recording your videos. So in the today's sessions, we are going to discuss about all that. So first of all, we will discuss what is OBS, then how to download the OBS, understand the layout of OBS, create a scene and select the source, and finally working with some basic settings. So these are the things that we are going to discuss in the today's session. So what is OBS? OBS is what? It is an open broadcaster software which is a free and it's open source software for video recording and live streaming. It means you will be able to live your video either by using YouTube or Facebook, or there are so many ways through which you can live the stream. It gives an high performance real time and video and audio capturing and mixing, and one can create a scene made up of multiple sources including the window capture, image, text, browser windows, webcam, etc. So now we will see how to download the OBS software. So for that purpose, you need to first of all type the obsproject.com on the web browser, and then it will show you the screen something like this, and depending upon your operating system, you are going to click on either on Windows or Linux or Mac. Okay. Once it has been downloaded, click on the OBS and you will get the screen something like this, which is known as what? The layout of OBS. It contains the various elements including the scene, sources, then start recording, setting, etc. We will discuss all these things during our practical session. Now what is scene and what is source? So scene are simply a group of sources. Okay, so think of them as a folder. You can switch between them to have a different layout. So of course, once you master, you will find it's very easy to work with the scene. And when you are talking about the sources, it is a single layout element, which may be an image, video, browser pages, game, etc. So, what are the different sources? First one is display capture. It will be helpful when you want to capture the entire window. Then window capture to capture only specific application like Word or Excel or any one of the tools that you would like to work. Then text GDI to display the information in a marquee. It means you will be able to display the certain text continuously on the bottom of your screen or any position. And window capture device to capture the videos, and always remember among all the sources it should be on the top. Now once everything is ready, what you need to do? You need to start your recording. So before that, first of all, click on the transition to reflect all the settings that you have made. Then click on the start recording and then start your presentation. Okay. And as soon as your presentation is over, click on stop recording. And now in order to view your recording, what you need to do? Click on show recording under the file tab. Now these are some of the references, and now it's the time to do a practical session. So like I said, first click on the OBS software. You will get a screen layout something like this. Then here click on studio mode. Now observe that there are various elements like scene, sources, start recording, settings, etc. So we will start with settings first. So main setting is what? Here output. Just check the output folder where your recording will be stored. Okay, you can change it as per your requirement, and always make sure your recording format is MP4 format. Okay. So now in the scene, by default there is always one scene, and you can add as per your requirement. So click on the add button, enter the name of the scene, for example DBMS, click OK, and now add the sources under this DBMS scene. So if you want to capture the entire window, in that case what you need to select? Display capture. And if you want to select only specific application, in that case you are going to select the window capture. So display capture, you can name it. Okay, and simply click OK. Now in order to capture the video, what you need to do? Simply click on the add and select video capture device. Click OK. Then you need to specify the webcam type. So it might be possible that on your device you have more than webcam. So select the webcam and observe that video has been started. Now you can resize and put it at proper position. Click on alter and hold it and resize as per the requirement. Now observe that we are unable to see what has been written on the back side of this photo. So of course, how to change it we will see within a moment. Now click on the transition, and now your entire setting is what? Ready. So you can start the recording. So click on the start recording and start your PowerPoint. Assume that this is one of the presentation that you would like to present. So start your presentation. So dear friends, today we are going to discuss about the DBMS terminologies. Then at the end we will see how to manage the database and database management software. So just give your presentation one by one. Just move on the slide as long as, and finally thanks. Okay. So now what you need to do, you need to stop your presentation. That is stop recording, and now you can view your recording. So click on the show recording. So like I said, it will be stored in a specific folder. Now click over here and you can observe your recording. Okay. Assume that this is one of the presentation that you would like to present. So like this way you can give your presentation. Okay. And now how to make it transparent. Now select window capture device and right click and select filter option. Now here again right click, add and select a chroma key, and now observe as soon as I click on the chroma key what is going to happen. In order to make a chroma key, your background should be always in a green color. Name the chroma key and simply press OK. Okay. Now you can make little bit changes over here, smoothness and all other things. Okay. Now it's fine. So click close, and now observe that it has become what? Transparent. So once again we will start a recording. Again select the PowerPoint and again slideshow. So give your presentation. Okay, so I am simply selecting the next slide, nothing else. Okay, and now again stop the recording at the end, and now view your recording. Again select the now see it looks a transparent one, and again slideshow. Okay, so give your presentation. So it gives much more better view to the user. I am simply selecting the next slide, nothing else. Okay, so quit over here. So dear friends, I hope that you understood the technique of recording your video with PowerPoint, or you can select any one of them. It's not necessary that you going to select only PowerPoint. You can also have, like, it may be Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or any other application. Since we have selected what? A display capture. It means whatever the application that you have been selected, it will be visible over here and we will be able to record it. Okay. So I hope that you have understood all the steps very well. Okay, it's very simple. Simply you need to create some scene, then you need to add certain sources, finally click on what? Start recording, and then give your presentation, and in the end what you need to do, simply click on a stop recording, and then you can view your recording. Okay, so it's very simple. Just you need a little bit practice. Of course, there are a lot of other sources are there. With your practice and expertise, obviously you will know how to work with all these things. Okay, there is a game capture. If you want to show some image slideshow, then we have something like that. If you work with certain browsers, then we can similarly text. Like I said, it is useful to create a Marcuse. So there are a lot of other sources are there. So obviously with the practice you will find it's very easy. So now it's time to say thank you and have a nice day.